I think like the first thing that came to mind whenever this question was asked, and it was going off your thought, is I think just as is the father's character, like primarily we should give grace
Mm.
in what is going on in life, and whenever we are dealing with people and engaging with people, and oftentimes bringing it down to like this lowest common denominator is like whenever you're that's been a favorite phrase of mine recently. Jeez, I just realized I say that a lot. But whenever giving people feedback, my kind of rule of thumb is to wait until I see it as a habit, and then from there give the feedback. And the only way that you're able to see if something is a habit is over the course of time.
Right.
But to even get to that point to see if it's a habit, you have to give them grace and forgive them in those times leading up to you catching that it is a habit and then giving that feedback. Because people can so often be out of character like one time, but that's not worthy of giving feedback most of the time because it's out of their character. It's out of their like nature, their kind of mindsets, their habits. And if you are going to give feedback off of just one time, like be very specific in the example that you're talking about. Because oftentimes if it's just off of like one example that you're giving feedback to, people are going to be defensive, like naturally.
Yeah.
But if you bring that particular example and bring that encouragement of saying like, hey, like I've never seen this before in you like ever at all. Like I've never seen you struggle with gossiping. I've never seen you struggle with pride, but like I just wanted to bring this one example because I don't want this to turn into a habit because I see how great you are. Framing it that way. But then the thing is as well, it's interesting going towards giving people grace, giving people time and seeing if something is a habit. Naturally in that, in some sort of sense, friendship is developed in that. And so friendship is the key and the foundation for giving feedback.